How you doing? It's been a while, right? It's been like a whole, what, 3 minutes, maybe five. Because I had to get out some of my belligerence. Jay, you missed the cussing session because I had a basically a mini show for an hour where you can cuss. But Jay doesn't cuss. Actually, I don't think I've ever heard Jay cuss. Not me, Jay. Jaye. Salute to you. Love her. She called me today. She called me today just to make sure I was okay. Now, no, she doesn't cuss. Okay. I'm going to put up, and Vince, I love seeing Vince. We haven't seen Vince in a while. Okay. I'm going to put, yeah, you missed it, Clayton. You missed it. Come on over to YouTube, Clayton. And thanks to everybody for being here. Please, please, like, share. If you're on Facebook, thank you for being here. I can see some people, but there are some people I can't see who they are. For example, I can see Clayton Heron, right? Because he's like, oh, crap, I missed it. Because whichever one Clayton's on, I don't know if it's my profile or maybe in Elite Superfans or maybe it's in Captain Scallion. I don't know, but I can see his name. See, there you go. See, Clayton goes from Facebook. Where is there you go. Thank you. And he's on YouTube. Smash the like button, share. Thank you, sir. Clayton, a great Bronco fan. I say that. There are some great fans. I can honestly say I ain't going back to Denver. Not doing it. Ugh. Excuse me. I am not going back to Denver unless I go with Mary Brandon, who is the Bronco Mary. Great gal. I had great seats last year, and I got away from most of the BS from fans that were just liquored up and ready to fight. Because, okay, Denver fans kind of remind me, and you're not going to like what I'm going to say. Denver fans kind of remind me of the fans that were in the upper decks in Oakland. And it's true. Most of the fans who were in like the upper decks in Oakland were liquored up and looking for fights. And if you don't believe me, you weren't there. Because it's true. Not all. Didn't say all. You didn't say all fans in the upper decks in Oakland were liquored up and ready to fight. I didn't say all, but a good majority were. John Leon was on my last show. John got a chance to come in. It's always good to see John. And I love you too, Jay. Thank you. Jay's my honey. And Leland Carter is ready to rant. I am too. I had an hour. I had an hour where I got a chance to cuss, which was cool. Because people say, we liked it better when you were cursing. Well, okay. I got it. And Clayton's cool. Clayton's good. Well, but see, here's the thing. Clayton is from Wisconsin. I think, did I say that right? Wisconsin. Or some kind of, accent like that. Clayton's good people. But he's from Wisconsin. That's why. They're nice. Richie is nice. He's from Canada. Mary Brandon is nice because she's a lady. But, hey, Dory's back. Dory, thank you for being here. Dory Rivera. Dory, didn't we used to play like those Facebook games? Where like it was like trivia games and things like that. Because I used to play with Dory. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, what a game. Oh, it was upsetting. But we're going to talk because, and I'm going to go back to what Vince said, and he says to smash the like button. Thank you. And I'm also going to put the banner up. Remember, if you can go to Smack Apparel, you can go to Smack Apparel. Seriously, I don't do this enough. Go to smackapparel.com, find some shirts that are cool, that you know, express your fandom, for your team and against other teams. There's college, there's pro NFL, there's baseball, there's hockey, there's, was it college and pro football, there's baseball and hockey and basketball. Got a lot of shirts, for your team and against your rival team. Go to Smack Apparel, talk smack, go to where it says the discounts, order with the code Captain Jack, and you get 10% off your order. I don't even do this enough. But I like you, and I wanted to make sure you had something that was good for you. Let me go back to the comments. Okay, and Dory, good to see you. And thank you. Yes, we did. See, I remember. We had battles of trivia battles. It was fun too. I've been a bit busy. I'm from California, where people so yes, I like to swear. Yes, send me one, bud, and sign it. I would love it. Denver, and send me one, bud. Send you one what? A shirt? No, Smack Apparel, you get your own. Anyway, and Jay says salute. Okay, now let's go back to the other thing that I was trying to do, because Vince was saying, and here's the two things, right? Okay. And Vince and I, we get along, man. Vince and I get along. But he says, Josh McDaniel needs to be fired. And then he also said, Aiden O'Connell played okay. He didn't say this, but other people did. I'm not putting words in Vince's mouth. But he says, Josh McDaniel needs to be fired. Then there are a bunch of people that say, Aiden O'Connell played decently. And I say that. And I will kind of agree with this one. Davis needs to sell. And when that happens, and eventually it will, I don't know when. I don't know whether I'm going to be alive for it. Could be. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach under a tree. Yeah, there's my West Side Story coming out. Pardon me. McBud, hey, from Scotland. McBud's in here from Scotland. How you doing there, shipmate? God, it's early over there. Was it like 6 hours? So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for being here, sir. Oh yeah, I got you, Vince. I know you wasn't like bad mouthing McDonald. I know you weren't. Bad mouthing McDonald. Did the Jets actually? Oh, they got a safety. I didn't see that. And then they just got a pass to Alan Lazard. 40, 50, 40, 30. A little bit of a push. At least on the 20. My weekend was looking. I gotta find a gig. So we'll hopefully sooner rather than later. I admit it. I got to find a new job. It's one of these things that a lot of times you have to deal with. And I've been lucky. That I haven't had to do this very often, because I've been in the military. And then I was a contractor for the military. And there was a short period of time where I was out of work, like about a year. And now I'm out of work again. So I got to find a gig again. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of. And thanks, Clayton. See, a great way to top off a Sunday night with your show. Thanks, Clayton. Now, Ed Winchell says, and maybe we don't know. Ed's got peeps. Ed's got peeps because he's got peeps. If he's losing the locker room, and if I hear from Ed or some other people who tell me things because they got peeps, I'll let you know. I'm not going to dime Ed out because he's one of my sources. But he says, I think McDaniels is losing the locker room. Whether that's an opinion or a fact, don't know. But we'll talk. Ed, please, if you can, call me after the show. We got to talk about other things too. Vince never wanted McDaniels, and I'm a Raider fan to boot. And I see, and I like this as well. And it's true. The defense kept the team in the game today, started playing better after Tillery got ejected. True. And I said this on the show previously. Oh, to date opinion. Okay. 45 yards of offense. I almost said San Diego. 45 yards of offense for the Chargers in the second half prior to the 51-yard bomb from Herbert to Palmer. Prior to that pass, 45 yards of total offense. And then 51 on a pass that should have been offensive pass interference. Why? Because it was. Was the call against was 16, Jacoby Myers, was it by the book? Technically, offensive pass interference on Jacoby Myers? Yes. Let me say that again. By the book, it was offensive pass interference on Jacoby Myers at the end when they threw the flag. When we were driving for could have been one score because we ended up punting because Mac got one of those horrendous sacks of his. We ended up punting. Was it offensive pass interference on Jacoby Myers by the book? Yes, it was. Was it a BS call? Real BS call? Yes, it was. And the reason why I say it was ticky-tack. In the grand scheme of the game, it shouldn't have been called, but it was. Now, if you're going to call that, which they did, then why didn't they call the same thing on Palmer at the very end? Because it's the same thing. A push-off and a catch. See what I'm saying here? Yeah, this is live, Kev. This is live. This is not a repeat. Because I did the other one where we could curse. We can't curse on this one. At least I don't think so. Now, I am of the opinion, and I've said this, if McDaniel loses the locker room, he needs to go. I've said that. If he loses the locker room, he needs to go. I will say that, and I will be backing on that. Because if the players don't want to play for you, there's no reason to play. But if the players do want to play for you, and maybe it's one or two, then it's natural dissension. And it happens. Not everybody's going to love you. Vince agrees with Ed Winchell. I'm not sure which one. About what the defense. Okay, which one? Vince. Luminor played like he couldn't give a crap. Yeah, today he did. He was embarrassed, man. He was embarrassed. Played like crap. And I really think I want to see friggin' was it Thayer Bumford, kid from Ohio State that's like the extra tackle. Let him play right tackle. Seriously, let him play right tackle. And by the way, they're showing Carson Daly. You know who Carson Daly's favorite team is? The Raiders. Seriously. Oh, about aluminum. Yeah. Get Thayer Mumford in there. That's why I said as far as the playing with the rookie, you got him. You got him. Play him. And overall he played well. Yeah, he got macked a couple times. Mack just made nice pick. Let's see if the Jets can do something with it. Jets get a pick on Patrick Mahomes. 9 minutes 42 seconds left in the second. They're up 17-5. I haven't seen, and I'm watching. I haven't seen the. I'll say her name, Taylor Swift. I haven't seen anything yet because I've been doing my show and I've been keeping an eye pretty much on the screen. And F you, Carson Daly. Jimmy Farrell, love you, brother. Oh, and they're at the 41-yard line. Let's do something. They just moved. God, I saw that. Oh my God, stupid. Hi, Raphael. F Taylor Swift. Well. I honestly believe that this is all BS because she needs somebody to write a new song about, and it will happen. Yeah, he's wearing black leather. He's a Raiders fan. She was in there. I didn't see her. I thought she would be. Was she with Carson Daly? I thought that she would be up in the box. See, that's a face mask on the Chiefs. Probably. While a female musician is a football player, Raiders lost again. Yes. And here's the thing. And I'll say is I can't stand him. Travis Kelce, does he get a bit of the money? Oh no, it's offensive face mask. Yeah, it's offensive face mask. Wow. What they call shoulder? I don't know what they call a horse collar. That's a crap call. It's a crap call because he had his hands on his face mask. Yeah, Vince, I can't either. I can't wait for the breakup song. Yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, Wilson, you schmuck. That's a touchdown, you schmuck. Wilson to Wilson. Oh, horse collar. I like the way that Clayton put it, whore collar. It should be WHORE. A whore collar tackle. I know that girl. Sad part, Steelers got blown out, but we lost to them. Yeah, but you know what? I at least enjoyed seeing the Steelers get beat. I did. I enjoyed watching not watching, but hearing that the Steelers got beat. Because they shouldn't have beaten us. And if you go and look at this, we should have won today. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If you go by the what games you should win and could have won, honestly, we should have won against the Steelers. We should have won today. We could be 3-1 instead of 1-3. You know, we got our butts handed to us in Buffalo. Did anyone check Tails if she took a dumb? She took a dumb? Probably a dump. I'm sure they probably checked her for that. And that's a first down. Nice catch, nice putting the ball out. But if you want to come in, and Vince, can you come in tonight? I haven't seen Vince in a while. Clayton can come in because Clayton's going to talk about. I saw the Broncos score, and they won. And I didn't think they were going to win. But they did. And congrats to the Broncos. So the Broncos are 1-3. The Raiders are 1-3. The Chiefs look like they're going to be 3-1. And Chargers are what? 2-2? Yeah. Kind of what we saw. Kind of what we thought. Hit the link. Let's talk about today. We are watching the game. First down for the Jets. Was it first and goal? Nice play. And around 20, yeah, first down. Oh, like outside on like around the 7-yard line. Captain wants to show Taylor Swift his mundungus. Okay. I'm not a big Swift fan, but if I ever was proposition, I'd sure I'd show him my mundungus. Jimmy Farrell, okay, I disagree. The only advantage, and I'm saying this, the only advantage that the Packers have is that they haven't played in like 11, 12 days. Because they played Thursday and then they're playing on Monday. So that's what, 11 days in between games? That's a lot. I think we're going to win. Are we going to win 6 games? I don't know. Let's see if we can count them. Can we beat the Jets? Yeah. Can we beat the Giants? Yes. Can we beat the Chargers the second time? Yes. So that's 3 more. Can we beat the Vikings? Yes, that's 4. Can we beat the Lions on Monday night? No. Can we beat the Chiefs? Maybe slit, but that's that's at most. Who else are we playing? Can we beat the Dolphins? Probably not. And I'm going to that game too. So that's 4 I think we can win, plus the one we have. That's 5. Maybe. Clayton says the Broncos on the last game. We'll see. That's going to be a close game too. Yes, I'm going to the Raiders-Jets game. The Cowboys, we're not playing the Cowboys this year. Not this year. We can beat the yeah, we did. But the question is, can we beat the Donkeys again? We'll see. Who wants to come in? Just waiting to get. Well, didn't I put the link up? Here, I'll put it up again. Come on in. Come on into the show. We meet there. If we meet, well, Vince, come in. Jimmy Farrell. I would prefer if other people came on, but I wouldn't say no. Maybe later because Jimmy Farrell was in on the cussing session. I'd like to see hopefully Vince come on. Vince, I got the link up for you. The hell game? Five Nights at Freddy's? Found? I don't know what that is. It's a movie. Tuesday. Okay. Oh, look, it looks interesting. Oh, my neck hurts. I can't wait till Quantum Leap comes back, really, because I love Quantum Leap, the original, and I like the new version too. Jimmy Farrell, Jimmy Fallon. Did the writer's strike end? I'm asking. Did the writer's strike end? Because they said that they're having new episodes. I don't know. Did the writer's strike end? I don't know. Hockey season. Oh, the writer's strike then. Okay, thanks, Sean. Good. Hey, Raider on. Why would McDonald pass up on a 50-yard field goal? You're talking about when we punted? I thought they said it was about 62. Get back on that. Get back on that. See where it was where he punted. And granted, that ended up getting us points because we backed them down in and we ended up getting like a touchdown, I think. That was the one touchdown we got. But I thought it was like would have been like a 62-yard field goal. Matt says we're pathetic. Yeah, kind of so. I'm really curious to see if Jimmy G starts the next game. I wouldn't. I'd throw O'Connell out there. He played decent. Someone on podcast said Aaron Rodgers should be the offensive coordinator the rest of the season. Well, he practically is because Hackett is why he came there. So Hackett is the reason why Aaron Rodgers is there. So they got pretty much what they wanted. You do not pass down 7 on a first and a goal. You don't pass on down 7. Oh, you do not pass. Okay, I'm okay. You do not pass down 7 on a first and goal. That was when the pick was, right? Yeah, I didn't like that play call. I'm going to say it. I didn't like the play call. But I'd see what O'Connell has for the rest of the year. No, no, I can't. No, Vince, I don't see you backstage. I don't see you backstage. Get out of there. I'm gonna copy the link again. I don't see you backstage, brother. I'm gonna put the link. This is the link of what I'm on right now. So, because this is a new program. No, because Vince, I trust me. I put you on. I put you on. I don't know why, because again, I had the one show, and I ended it, and yeah, Matt, yeah, I kind of. Where is this happening with the Jets' great defense? ESPN talking about they on paper, and that's why I even said that the Jets are going to keep it a tight. I said that today on the show I did with Mac. But yeah, DDN9. I don't think nothing's going to change until the Raiders put together a full game. Asa, you are correct. Facebook user, I don't see. This is what's going on. See, it says Facebook user. I don't see what Facebook user says. Still says F and zebras and 50 F and who and ended over an hour ago. Huh. Okay, and that's what you see. Okay, let me put this back up. 1 second. Okay, StreamYard. Past. Okay. Okay, the past one was, okay, let's see. Enter studio. I'm going in the studio for the old one. 1 second, Vince. I'm seeing if you're in the old studio. Vince, yes. Do you see me? You're in the old studio. You're in the old studio. Oh, okay. Why does it say that? Huh. Okay. I see you in here, Vince, but I don't know why it says that that's the same thing because it should be a different studio. But if I put you on, I can't see any. Okay, go out, go out, go out. I'm going to redo. Okay, because Clayton's in here now too. I don't know why that happened. Clayton. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to come in. Okay, I'm going to add. Okay, Clayton. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't, wait a second. I don't know why. And Clayton, you're not in the other one. Okay, because I'm over here. Yeah, it still says the same thing, but it's different. Hmm. Yeah, the other studio. You're in the studio I was in. I don't know why it says that. Okay. Take out of this other one. I'm removing you. Go to the other one. Okay. I'm gonna update. I don't know why that because maybe I had them so close together. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna remove. Go out for a bit. Okay. I'm gonna remove Clayton. Okay. I'm gonna kick him. Okay. I'm gonna kick him. Okay, I'm kicking myself. I'm removing myself from the other studio. I don't know why that did that. Okay, so I am going to update. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I'm back in. Okay, check this out. I know. I apologize. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I don't know why. No, that's not what I needed. Okay, no, 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 no. That's the old studio. Doing this. Okay, you guys see me. Okay. Okay, let me try this. Okay, let's try this. Okay, old studio. I don't know why. This is the link that you should be going to. Try that link, and you should be in this studio. I don't know why it did that. Hit that link, and this is this studio, and then we'll get people on here. And again, thanks for bringing it up to my attention. Did you notice all the arm tackles and Wildcat? Yes, Asa, you are correct. Okay, I got Vince in here. Thank God. Vince, I'll see you in a minute. Clayton hit the other link, and we'll get you in here as well. There was technical difficulties. Don't know why. Fireman. Okay, you can keep that. Clayton, I'm going to get Vince in here first, and I'm going to get you in a second. Okay, Clayton's wearing his Broncos gear. Good for him. Yeah, I saw it. I'm going to get Vince in here first because that's where it was. I heard the pings. I don't know why it did that. Seriously, I don't know. And Dopey needs to sell. Okay.
I had to get that on.
Hey, that's the nice way to say it, and that's fine.
Got to get it on, you know.
Yeah, and thanks for bearing with me on the technical difficulties. Okay.
And also, you can probably tell how I'm feeling with the display name down below.
Spain without the S. Oh, pain. Got it. Okay. Now I got it. I see it down below. Clayton, come back in a little bit. Yes, Raider on the chop block was bull crapola.
Oh gosh.
It was bull crapola. Vince, what do you got for me tonight as well?
You know, I mean, I think Jerry Tillery needs to go. I think he's done. He should no longer be a member of the Raiders after what he just did. He's always been a liability on defense, in my opinion. So I have to start with him.
Well, and again, this is what Coach Defense used to say on the Wild Wild West show. Is like the Chargers committed a first-round pick on him, and he doesn't do a lot. But for the Raiders, he does decent, but then he came in today, and I think that I don't know what his salary is. I really don't know what his salary is, but he somebody check on Spot Track to see what his salary is. He waited all of that time to come in to play the Chargers, because remember, last year he was on the Chargers at the beginning of the year.
True.
He was on the Chargers at the beginning of the year. So he waited all this time to play the Chargers in LA so he can go after Herbert. And I really think that that's what it was.
Herbert and the pervert, yeah.
Yeah. He went after Herbert, and so he was like, I got paid, and I'm going after the mofo. And that's what he did. Okay?
Congratulations. You cost us 15 yards and gave him an easy touchdown.
Yeah.
While your ASS is going to be down a few $1,000s.
Well, he probably thinks it's worth it. He probably thinks it's worth it for all the times that he couldn't tackle him in camp. All the practices. All the times he couldn't do anything with him. And Clayton, I saw you. You're going to come on after Vince. Okay, and I'm glad we at least got the studios.
Yeah, I'm glad this all got taken care of.
Yeah. But he thinks it's probably worth it, no matter what the penalty is and what he gets docked, that he got a chance to hit him.
But
I don't agree with that.
Himself ahead of the team.
Yes, and that is why I didn't like the penalty as is. I didn't like the fact that they threw him out because I didn't see anything worthwhile for an ejection. That's what I'm saying.
But, the defense played a lot better after he left. I'll say that.
Yep.
And I actually posted that after he got ejected. It's like, hey, Tillery might have made this defense a little bit better today. And they did.
By leaving.
Yeah.
Addition by subtraction. Okay. And I agree with that. I think that I'll probably talk about that on the show on Wednesday. Because Wild Wild West, I'll be talking about it on Wednesday. Okay. But and again, it was two games. It was two separate games. The first half and the second half. The second half is we got our butts together on defense, and we played better on offense.
Yes.
And Clayton, I see you. Don't leave. I'm not touching Clayton's backstage. I'm gonna have Clayton come in.
You stay backstage, Clayton, because I won't be on that long.
Yeah. But it was two separate games. It was like Full Metal Jacket is two different movies. It's the boot camp movie and the Vietnam movie, and it's cut in half, right? So, and the reason why I say that is my granddaughter says she wants to be a Marine. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's a sophomore.
Respect for that.
She's a sophomore, and I'm like, okay, we'll see it. We'll see if you have the same inkling.
2 years from now.
2 years from now, yeah. But that's why I said it's two separate movies. But and the game today, and you could see it in the first half that if they didn't give up those quick turnovers, we would have won this game.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's I mean, I'm not faulting AOC in this game. I mean, he did the best he could in a bad situation. I mean, it kind of reminded me of a former quarterback's older brother when he was in the league. Poor offensive line. He was always getting sacked 6-7 times a game. That's what this game reminded me of as far as AOC.
Mm-hmm.
He made some good plays, but I know a lot of people I've seen on social media was wondering when they converted that fourth down with Devontae Adams making that catch. Why didn't they at least try to go back to Jacobs, who actually had a pretty decent game and was doing especially well in the second half, running the ball? Why did they not go to Jacobs instead of throwing? But I was like, regardless of whether you feel like they should have thrown or passed, AOC made a very critical mistake staring down Jacoby Myers on that interception.
Yeah. And that is.
I think that's like the one thing I will fault AOC on today. And then, yeah, I mean, it's just he's got, and also he does need to get better at having awareness. Even though, again, it was kind of tough with the offensive line. I couldn't have imagined what would have happened if Bosa and James were playing. He got sacked 7 times and still had a chance to win the game. Who knows how many more times he probably could have been sacked with those two in.
Yeah, and what's the name? Salas just said F on the screen. The guy just bounced the field goal off the upright, and you can see him say, just like that. So you don't even need to see the volume on that. When you see, you know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and Matthew was saying that my friend was happy about the non-call, said it made up for Crosby didn't step on Herbert's hand. Herbert busted his hand.
Herbert got his hand stuck.
Herbert got his hand stuck in Crosby's face mask. That's not on Crosby. That's on Herbert. That's on Herbert. He got his hand stuck in Crosby's face mask, and then when he tried to remove it, he effed it up.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's not on Crosby. That's on Herbert. Tell your friend to FO. Tell your friend to FO. One more for you there, Vince. And by the way, love seeing you because I know I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a long time. I mean, I've been busy with school and work and stuff.
But do you think, like I said, because somebody was saying, do we win 6 games? Maybe 5. Because
I think we're going to do well enough. We're going to win a couple games late that we're not going to be
in the Khalid Williams,
which, by the way, is not guaranteed that he's going to declare either, because there's reports saying, depending on the situation, he may not. He might stay at USC one more year.
Well, here's the thing, though. If he wins the Heisman again, why stay at USC? So he can win. So he can say, and this is if he wins the Heisman again, because that's hard. Only Archie Griffin has won the Heisman twice in a row.
Yeah.
and he won it as a junior and a senior.
He's only won it twice. Only one I think has even won it twice altogether.
Right. He's the only person that's won the Heisman twice. Okay. So if Caleb Williams win the Heisman this year, what is he, a junior this year?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So if he's a junior and he wins the Heisman twice, why stay in college?
Yeah.
You've won the Heisman twice. So you're
Especially
going
if
to
they
sit,
end up winning the national championship.
yeah. Yeah, and Ed, by the way, is Mr. USC. Okay. So this is what Ed says. Can't see Caleb walking away from NFL money makes no sense. Agreed. Because if he has the two Heismans and the back to back, and he would be only the second person to win two Heismans if he does. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if USC is going to win. I don't know if USC is going to win a national championship though. I don't know if they're good. I mean, based upon what I saw with Colorado, because Colorado was
They
upset.
almost let him back in that game. They let him back in that game big time.
Yeah. And I can't see USC beating somebody. Now, granted, Georgia almost gave the game away against Auburn.
Yep.
But that's an SEC clash. Again, I don't know. It's probably Georgia,
I mean,
LSU,
Pac-2.
Right.
I
just don't see it.
Pac-2 plus 10.
Right.
Because I don't consider those 10 schools Pac-12 anymore.
Right. They're just here for this year.
Yeah, the true Pac-2 match happened last weekend. Washington State won that one against Oregon State. So,
but I don't see Caleb Williams. Like I said, I don't see him sticking around for another year. I just can't see it. But Vince, I'm going to hopefully, because what is it? Hopefully we'll get Clayton back because he's been in and out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clayton. I know you've been waiting.
Yeah,
and I'll forgive you, Clayton, for being a Denver fan since you seem to be cool with Captain Jack.
Clayton's good people. Like I said, he's from Wisconsin. That's why he's good people. He's from Wisconsin.
He's from Wisconsin.
Yeah, so he's nice. He's a non-cheesy Denver fan.
There you go.
That's it. But Vince, thanks for being here, brother.
Thank you.
Take care, and thank you for being a channel member too.
You're welcome. One more thing I got to leave off with.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You bastard. Take care. Come back anytime, Vince.
I will.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Clayton, come on back. That was on McDaniels not using Jacobs near the end zone at the end. Yep, Matt, I agree. And for somebody that said that, and thank you for saying this as well, Matt Marinovich. I got a lot of good love for Matt Marinovich because he makes a lot of great comments. Aiden didn't lose the game. He's a rookie. McDaniels lost it with play calling. So, but here's the thing. When Aiden did well, it was still McDaniels' plays, though, right? Correct? So, if he does well with McDaniels' plays, then it's McDaniels that gets some of the credit that needs to be there, correct? Right? Oh, so this is going to be like a we don't have any timeouts. Okay. So this is a Hail Mary. Oh, dude, you suck. You suck. Mahomes has 2 picks, and I think the Jets got 0 points out of it. I think. Jets are receiving the second half kickoff, though. This game is a lot closer than it should be. And, of course, it's, what's his nose, the guy who held out that gets the sack on Wilson, Chris Jones. Anyway, Sean Kelly calls him a cheese curd. But like I said, Clayton's good people. Clayton, come back. What else did he say? I agree with you. AOC did not lose this game, and Ed Winchell was great to be on. Yeah, it always is fun. Caleb had 6 touchdowns. Why would he? Why would he not go to? Why would he not go to the pros? He can do. He can do a John Elway. He can do a Eli Manning. I ain't playing for you. Bo Jackson did that, right? Bo Jackson did that. He told Tampa, I ain't playing for you. And you know why? Because Tampa made him lose a year of eligibility in baseball, which he loved playing. Because he was not allowed to play his senior year in Auburn because of things that the Bucks did, Culverhouse, when they took him on these little jet things and getaways and things like that. And he said, are you sure this is not going to be something that the NCAA is going to come after me for? He said, oh, no. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Well, he got screwed because of that. And he told Tampa, don't draft me. And they did. And he walked away for a year because he could. I don't know what Caleb Williams would do otherwise. I don't know if he plays baseball. He can take the year off. He doesn't have to go to the team that drafts him. Seriously. He can get an insurance policy. He can take the year off. Say, I'm going to Europe for a year. Remember how those people, like those high school students that said, hey, I'm not going to college for a year. I'm going to take a year off. I'm going to go bounce around Europe. I'm going to go to the youth hostels and all this stuff. This was years ago when you could do that and not have to worry about getting killed. But yeah, you can do that. Again, if you're liking here, thank you. Come into the show. I got the right link up. You don't want to check what Taylor Swift was doing now. I don't care. I saw one picture of her. She had on a mini skirt. Come into the show. We're talking Sunday football. Clayton, come back. He was there. He kept bouncing back and forth. Maybe it was bad internet connection. And I agree with Sean. And everybody is on Caleb Williams' jock. Literally. Right? You don't know how he's going to be. He could be the next Mark Sanchez. Or the next guy played in FSU and was a baseball guy as well. And he was older. I can't remember his name. He won the Heisman. And he wasn't all that. Oh, Chris Winkie. Figured I'd get it. He could be the next Chris Winkie. He could be the next, pick a name. Somebody wins the Heisman, goes to the NFL, and isn't all that in a biscuit. Charlie Ward. Thanks, Sean. Well, of course, Jamarcus. But Jamarcus didn't win the Heisman. I don't think Jamarcus won the Heisman. I don't think he did. Boy, I hope he did. Charlie Ward, I remember at Florida State, but I was actually talking about Chris Winkie. He wins the Heisman, and he goes to the pros with the Panthers, and he ain't all that in a biscuit. Charlie Ward figured out that I can play basketball better than I can play football. And he did well. He made the right decision. Who won this game? Joe Burrow looks like ass this year. Oh, he got injured too. Okay. Okay, of course they're gonna show the strip sacks and the fumbles. Of course they're gonna show that. Oh, they're gonna show Khalil Mack, And then they're going to show the interception. Yep. They're on the 4-yard line. They should have ran the ball at least once. Seriously. McDaniel screwed up. That's got to be a pick, yeah. 38-3. Dallas just whoops on the New England. And oh, by the way, maybe New England wants the first pick. Yeah, Chris Wenke won a Heisman. Yeah, Sean. Pretty sure he did. Let me look at that. Let's see. Chris Wenke Heisman. Chris Wenke Heisman. Yep. Heisman winner. Heisman class. Heisman stats. So yes, Chris Wenke won the Heisman. So it wasn't just me. Jamarcus was co-champion that year with Oklahoma. Yeah, but he wasn't the Heisman winner though. I don't think he was a Heisman winner. Let's see here. I don't think it says Jamarcus Russell Heisman Trophy. I don't think it says Jamarcus Russell Heisman Trophy. I don't know who was the Heisman that year. Did Jamarcus Russell win the Heisman? I'm going to say no. But didn't even finish in the top 10. Okay. Oh, they said the perpetually overlooked greatness that is Jamarcus Russell. Okay. But he didn't win the Heisman. He didn't win the Heisman. That's what I thought. Let's go back to the studio. Anna, thanks for being here. No, he never won. Thank you. I'm not happy. I'm lit. Oh, this ought to be fun. If Anna's lit, wow, we only have a few people watching. That's a bummer. Come into the show. Anna can be lit. Try not to swear, Anna, if you can. Come into the show. We only got an hour left. Well, at least a half an hour, because I'm going to do at least 90 minutes. That's for sure. I'm a little tired tonight because I already did an hour of a cussing show beforehand. And then I'm doing this one. So, and the Cowboys, or sorry, not Cowboys, the Giants face somebody. I don't know who they're going to play. If Gabe was in here, he'd tell us. But come in, hit the show. No cussing. But I'm doing my obligation for Roku. I did have a cussing show though. But we're talking about, again, if you're coming in late, Aiden O'Connell played adequately. Khalil Mack, and I do say this today because he deserves, because I call him 50 Who a lot. Because honestly, he hasn't been all that in a biscuit since he left Oakland. I will say that. But he hasn't been all that in a biscuit, but he always plays us hard, doesn't he? He always plays us hard. And he had six sacks today? 6. Six, I just saw Taylor Swift. Big deal. But this is Khalil Mack's Super Bowl. Because the Chargers never make it. Made it once. Got their butts kicked by the Niners. And I always say that to Charger fans. They did make it. They just got whooped. Hopefully we will get Clayton back because Clayton was in and out. Clayton hopefully will come back. Anna's lit and pissed. She can come in. Sean Kelly can come in. Hey, anybody, if you're watching and there's 10 people watching, come into the show. Aiden did his best. Josh should have known when to pass and protect him with the right. Sean, I agree. If you're down on like the 4 yard line, oh, you're too drunk. Okay. Oh, Clayton's here. Good. Clayton, don't go away. Okay. Clayton's here. I'm gonna bring Clayton in. He, like I said, he was in the other studio. I don't know why it showed the other studio. And yep, you're wearing your Denver stuff. Good for you.
Hold
Yeah,
on, hold on here, buddy. I gotta get
go
my
get
volume
your
up here.
yeah. Go get some cigarettes. Something about cigarettes. That's all I heard. Now I can't see Clayton.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. You got to put some light on.
The volume is really low. The
Okay.
volume.
Yeah, I can hear you, but yeah, and I can barely see you.
All right, hold on.
Okay. I saw a cigarette. There you go. I see the light of the cigarette. There you go. I see there. Hey, I got some light.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I can barely hear you. I don't know if it's my mic or your mic.
People, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's really low.
I think it might be your setup. But don't worry about me.
All right.
You talk, man.
Oh, man, it's been a great day. We had a little bit of family came over today and played at the park and cleaned out our vehicles. And, of course, we watched the game today, buddy.
There you go. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it was actually pretty warm.
tell me about the
go
game.
ahead.
Yeah, tell me about the game. I didn't see it.
Oh, it was great. Like I said, we started off slow like the Broncos always did. We were down a lot, and then I'm like, oh man, and then all of a sudden, pretty much after halftime, we started running the ball. We threw the ball. Russell Wilson using his legs. Defense came up real strong, real strong.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the first win. It was pretty good.
Now it went to OT, right?
No. Nope.
Oh, didn't even go to overtime. Okay, talk to me.
Yeah, it was like I say, hey, man, a win's a win. We'll take it. We'll take it or leave it. So.
Okay.
And weather-wise today for Wisconsin, it was 85 today, so it's pretty warm out today.
Okay, good. Well, like I said, I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to the games as of right now. I'm going to the games that I have paid for. You know, like Chicago and Miami.
Yep.
Okay. And some games in Vegas that I've paid for because again, I'm looking for work, and people will. So you can't do that. Well, I can do that providing I can find work, but I might have to change the plans later on for games based upon if I have a new job and they say I can't go, then I won't go. But as of right now, I'm going to games that I'm already, put money aside for.
Well, that's good. So like I say, even if it doesn't, you go with the flow. If you got to work, you got to work. If not, something comes up. You know how it goes.
Yeah. I got a year. I can retire in a year.
I know, right? Yeah, I tried to get on here before. I don't know what happened. I jumped on YouTube and then I jumped on Facebook, and I was thinking, well, I don't know what's going on. That was really weird.
Well, I don't know what happened, but the link that I was showing was the link from the last broadcast I did, and I don't know why, but it was from the one that I did where you can curse. So
okay.
Actually, Vince said, "Hey, I'm waiting for you backstage." I'm like, "Dude, no, you're not." He goes, "Yes, I am." And then so I looked, so I went to the old show, and I'm like, "There you are!" Like you were in there for a minute, and I was like, "No, that's the old studio." No, but I'm glad you're here.
We got to figure it out, man. We got to figure it out, huh?
No worries. No, and the only reason why was because I had a cussing show early.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wish I would have known about that because I know we don't do that too often. But it would have been gravy, man.
Yeah. Well, whenever I'm so pissed off that I don't put it on Roku because I don't want to make my bosses mad.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, because the Roku you can't swear. Like this is Roku, so you can't swear, but you can. Well, you're not supposed to.
Oh yeah, within reason. You know what I mean.
Right. Yeah. And but did you now? You're in Wisconsin. Are there any sports books up there or anything like that?
Is there any what?
Sports books. Like, did you bet on the game?
Oh yeah, I do my fantasy. I do Prize Picks. And they have like Prize Picks, DraftKings. There's a whole bunch of scenarios out there. I just do the basic. This is my first year getting into it, so I mean I'm doing pretty good so far. So
Okay, good.
and you
Good.
know you win, you lose. But obviously it's always nice coming up winning.
Hmm. Yeah, Anna. You remember Anna Diaz, my gal that comes on a lot from
Oh
Vegas?
yes, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, she says you definitely don't want me on. She's drunk and pissed off, and I'm like,
Oh boy, that's the situation. Like out of sight, out of mind, and yeah.
yeah. Anna, you stay in the comments then.
Yeah,
Stay in
oh,
the
yep, and
comments.
there's nothing wrong with that. Cause yeah, you don't want. Let's not go overboard and spoil
Yeah,
the situation here.
that's right. Stay in the comments. Okay, so you said it. So it was a game of two halves, just like it was with us. So the second half, the Broncos wake up.
Oh, definitely. I think it was 21 unanswered. I believe 21 unanswered points. It was just great football. Great to see.
Okay, so what was it, 21-17, 21-20, or
Oh,
what?
they were down by 28 to. Oh, I was kind of doing nitpicking between playing with my little guy and watching the game and family stuff. So I was kind of going back and forth. But yeah, it was. I believe it was 21 or 28 unanswered points in the second half. It was straight up good. We ran the ball really good. We started throwing. It was good to see Bronco football again.
Okay.
But I don't know
So
why we start off so slow. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we got the players to do it. We got coaching, but there's not that spark and fire. Just like you're in the same boat. You guys have a lot of good. You guys have a lot of talent. You guys really do.
we have decent talent, but like I said, our coaching
Yep.
is not the greatest because
Nope.
again, when you like I said, you're down on the 4 yard line, it's first and goal, and you throw a pass, kind of like when Russell Wilson was playing for the Seahawks, you know, and he
Yep.
throws the pass, and he should have given it to Beast Mode, and he would have won another Super Bowl. Well, it's first and goal, and there's time on the clock. You want to get the touchdown. You've been running it well, and then you throw a pass and you telegraph it the entire. I mean, you told everybody in the stadium who you were throwing at. Okay, you were throwing at Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers didn't even turn around.
Yep.
It was Asante Samuel saw it and just grabbed it. I mean, he had it all the way. So I just it's horrible. But you know
It
what?
is like it is like both of our records. I personally think we should have each one more win. But
Yeah.
with between the referees and the fumbles and protecting, you just got to do the basic of the basic. You got to follow through, got to tackle, got to score points. But
I agree. I agree.
so how long you been a Raider fan?
Since 1972, so 51
Oh,
years.
nope. I wasn't quite born yet. I've been a Bronco fan for this is my 28th year now. So
Okay, well you're just a kid. You're,
I just turned 40, so yeah, got a
yeah,
little gray hair here. No.
yeah. I got a little gray here too.
Oh, that's all bought and paid for. So it is all right, ain't it? There you
Yep.
go. There you go. Well, I don't mean to cut it short. I'm gonna go back to the fam. I'm glad we got to pop in for a little bit, and I'm gonna pop in next week for you then. Okay, buddy?
Yeah. Hey, Clayton, you're always welcome, brother, and thank you for coming in. It's
Oh,
a
you're
pleasure
welcome.
to hear from you.
Hey,
Okay.
like everybody, smash that like button and enjoy your show. Enjoy the show, guys. All right.
Hey, Clayton, thanks again,
Hey,
shipmate.
I
You take
appreciate
care.
it. Thank ya.
You got it, man.
All right,
Be
bud.
well.
Bye.
Have fun, family time.
I sure will. You too, buddy.
Thanks again.
All right, bye.
There, that's Clayton. Yeah, Sean Kelly got some time. Sean Kelly says the Broncos didn't win, the Bears lost. I don't know because I didn't watch the game. Thrash is on there. Thrash, I got about 50 minutes, so come in. You missed the cussing show. You missed the cussing show, Thrash, but you can come in this one and try not to cuss. But I got about 50 minutes, so come on into the show. I did a cussing show earlier. Did they get a touchdown? I think they did. Oh yeah, they got a touchdown. So they're going for two. This is amazing. The Jets actually look like a decent team. It's 2018 with the Jets going for two. And dude, get in. Yes. He did. Wilson got 2 points and he almost fumbled. Thank you for say it here. Smash the like button. Thank you. Thank you there, Clayton. Clayton's good people, man. I said, we're all, I said, most of it, I think the only person I've ever had problems with, I had problems with Matt tonight. Not Matt '07, but Matt, the brother of my shipmate in Guantanamo, who's a Browns fan. He kept calling me. I said, Matt, I'm not taking calls. I'm not taking, it's like, shut up, shut up. So I'm doing a show. Hit the link. And he got all mad at me. I said, hit the link. And then he said something that pissed me off. I said, no, you're gone. Oh, okay, Thrash. Yeah, come on in. Thrash says he will be on his best. And Thrash was on last time. And again, if you're watching this, if you're not watching live, leave messages and comments afterwards. It gets the algorithm up. It gets the algorithm up. And then we can have more people watching. Anyway, I got okay. I got some people on Instagram. I'm chopping it up with. Hopefully, I'll see that. Okay. Anyway, I'm here. I'm ready to. Oh yeah, we're cursed. I think the only way to get better for next year's season, draft and get free agents for our defense. I agree. I think the defense needs to be improved exponentially. Like I said, Jerry Tillery is not going to be here next year. He might not be here come tomorrow. But the problem is, I got to show her my YouTube site. Okay, let me see. Do you want to go on camera? Somebody was asking. Let me put my YouTube sign up. It's let's see here. Put the paste. There you go. Anyway, people say, well, can I watch you or can I go on camera? Well, whatever you want, you can go on camera as well. All I know is Coach Makaka needs to go. But here's the thing. Aiden O'Connell didn't do real bad today if you factor in the fact that we need defense, yes, but we need to solidify our offensive line. I really think that Thayer Mumford needs to play right tackle. I really think Thayer Mumford needs to play right tackle. I think that Wagner, who is on the who we put on the IR, he needs to be gleaned for tackle. Mumford might play right guard next year, right? Parham played okay, but do we need Parham at center? James is playing a lot better, but we need to do some work on the offensive line. That is for sure. And we need some help on defense, a lot of help on defense. But I like Bennett on defense. I like Diablo on defense. I like the fact that our defensive line in the second half played a lot better. And that's including Wilson, who, uh, you know, including Wilson, who's getting better as we speak. So it's a matter of it's going to take another draft or two. But here's the thing: the defense played well in the second half, and if the defense played well, then that means that it's the defensive coordinator, Graham, has a decent scheme. Sean says McDaniel, and did you see Sean's? Did you see Sean's? And I'll put Sean. Sean, come in if you can. I'd like to hear. And like I said, Thrash is going to come in. Thrash, come in. Sean, come in. Anna is drunk and says that you don't want her on. But, Anna, at this point, why not? If Sean wants to come in, or if what do you call it? But for how long do we wait for it? We're waiting too long. Yes, I agree, Adam. I agree. You definitely need to have patience as a Raiders fan. And I don't know, and again, I don't know whether I'm going to see another championship. I'd love to see it. But I've at least pardon me. I've at least seen 3. And I saw a Super Bowl blowout, so I've seen 4 Super Bowl appearances and 3 wins. I'd like to see another win, and then I can check out. Not that I want to check out anytime in the near future, but that's just the way it is. But that's the way that is. I don't know if you can hear those bells. Those are those damn ads that keep going off. But I want to see it. And here's the other thing, and I'm gonna say this, and Anna's gonna join us, and Anna's lit. So I'm giving Anna. How you doing, sweetheart? I'm giving y'all fair warning. Anna's lit and pissed off and drunk. So, and she's gonna try to be good, but she doesn't. If it happens, it happens, right? If it happens, it happens. Sean was 23 when we lost to Tampa. I was okay. We haven't been back since. This sucks. Okay, Sean, trust me, Sean. I'm almost 60. In a year I can retire at 59 and a half. I say a year, literally a year. I can retire in a year, and I'm going to if I live that long. All right, Sharice here. Sharif, if you want to come in, please do. I'm getting Anna. Anna's lit, pissed, and drunk. Anna, you ready to go, honey? Okay, she is. I'm going to bring Anna in. Remember, Anna's lit, she's mad, she's drunk, and she's here. I love Anna. How you doing, sweetheart? What's going on?
I tell you, I am not happy. I am pissed off. Oh, sorry. I am mad beyond belief.
Yeah, you're pissed. You can
I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened today. It was looking good. It was looking fine. But you know what? I talked to Chargers fans. I talked to Cowboys fans. We were downtown. We were at the Golden Gate across from Circa. And a lot of fans that I talked to even said, your coach needs to go. It's the coach. And I told him, hey, I don't I don't disagree. I know it's our coach. I know he brings bad juju. That boy cannot coach for squat. But with that being said, Aiden, yes, he did some good plays. But you know
Yeah.
what though? Hunt Renfro, I don't know what happened to him. He had a good catch and he let it go. We were just like, what happened? Even I had other fans from other teams tell me, what happened? And I go, you know what? I don't know. We were baffled, okay? All of us were baffled. I mean, Cowboys fans, Chargers fans, they were all baffled. And even a guy from who was a fan of the Chargers, he goes, "Wait a minute, your team should have beat our team." I go, "I know. Tell me about it." And then
Yes.
he goes, "You know what? I think your coach is purposely tanking the team." Yes, I believe that. Believe it or not, I got so lit beyond where I didn't want to feel nothing. I don't want to feel nothing. But you know what? Something's got to give. Something. And Mark Davis is so focused on the Aces right now. They're about to win a championship that, you know what? He could care less about what's happening to his own Raiders. His dad
Hmm.
is probably rolling on his grave. And I
Yeah.
know, um, Captain, I tell you what, I am so furious right now. I am so disappointed. It was like as if, you know what, Mikaka right now, I could care less what happens to him. I, you know, I mean, this is embarrassing. At least, you know, I know they want to go for, for a first draft round pick. Forgive me, like I said, I am beyond drunk. But this is utter BS. Utter. It's embarrassing.
Hmm.
And you know what? But you know what though? I'll still stand by my Raiders. I'll
Yeah.
still stand by them. But you know what? As long as Mikaka is coaching, we ain't got a chance in hell.
Now, and I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask this to everybody because it's a legitimate question. And Thrash is next. And if Thrash says the same thing, I'm gonna say, okay, if McDaniels goes, who do you want as coach of the Raiders? Because and I always said this in the Navy. It's like if something sucks, give me a solution. If you say this is what sucks, I said, okay, I got it. That sucks. What's your solution? And a lot of people say, I don't know, just change it. I'm like, no, 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 no. Give
No,
me a
you know
solution.
what? You're
What
right.
who do you want?
We are stuck with McDaniels until they find a better coach, which will probably after the season is over. But you know what? As long as we have McDaniels and the defensive coach, we're doomed. But
Okay.
I would like to see somebody that knows. I mean, I think the only reason why they brought McDaniels is because Ziegler and because they were with the Cheatriots, and the Cheatriots, they only won one way, the cheater way.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? They try to make Raider Nation, they try to make them like the Cheatriots, and guess what? We're Raider Nation. We're not the Cheatriots.
And I agree with that. I do agree with
We're
that.
not. And you know what? I mean, as far as the coach goes, I know we're going to have to be stuck with that SOB because, I mean, yeah, they get rid of him. Who are we going to have? Who are they going to get? That's the big question.
Right.
And obviously, we're stuck. We're stuck in
Mm-hmm.
a rock and a hard place. You
And
know,
and the other thing is that Mark Davis. Okay, and I don't know whether he's paying Gruden. That's the question. I don't know. But if he is or isn't, he's going to have to pay McDaniels whatever that contract was. I think it was 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to end up paying McDaniels for Sean Kelly. No Urban Meyer. No. No Urban Meyer. I'm a Gator, and I wouldn't piss on Urban Meyer if he was on fire and needed my urine to quench so he would stop being on fire. Okay, no Urban Meyer, because actually you misspelled it. It's Urban Liar. It's Urban Liar. No, don't want Urban Liar. But oh yeah, Sean's a bucket. No, you don't need Urban Liar. No. Don't need it. But and again, I don't think that Davis wants to pay McDaniel for another 3 after this and another coach, and maybe I don't know if he's still stuck on Gruden. I don't know that. But and you are correct in the fact that he is more attuned as to winning championship with the Aces than he is with the Raiders, and that's messed up.
Exactly. His focus is on the Aces right now. The Raiders are on the back burner. Okay. And he can care less about what's happening with the Raiders right now. Okay, yeah, they just got rid of Chandler Jones. Okay, Chandler Jones right now, he needs to get his head together. He needs to get the help that he needs because obviously there's something going on in his brain. And neurologically, I think there is something wrong there. Okay, until he gets that MRI, we will never know. But Davis is not going to focus on the Raiders right now. Okay,
No.
his Aces, that's his number one priority right now.
Mm-hmm.
But something's got to give. Something needs to happen. And the thing is, whoever, let's just say he gets fired tonight. Who's going to take his place tomorrow? And is that person going to be capable to bring back this team to the way it was? And it's going to be hard. And we almost lost Devontae. Oh my God, when Devontae got hit hard and we saw him go off the field, I mean, hell, I even had Cowboys fans come up and tell me, oh my God, I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. That scared the living crap out of me.
Yeah, and he played hurt. He played hurt tonight. You can tell he was hurt.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, poor Crosby. I mean, yeah, Crosby did some excellent plays, but you know what? He cannot do it by himself.
I agree.
He cannot. He needs help. And you know what? Like I said, Mikaka, he has no clue what the ruck and amuck he's doing. And I hope to God I hear something happens within the next 2 days to get this all cleaned up. Because I tell you what, Captain, it is frustrating. It's embarrassing. I mean, hell, for me to get lit the way that I did today,
I know it has to take something major. And sweetheart, I appreciate you being here. I
love you, Captain.
I love you too. I got to get Thrash and Black Thanos on before the show's out. We love Anna. We love Anna. We love Anna.
Love you guys. Hi, Thanos. Hi, Thrasher.
Okay. Take care. Take care, honey. Good to see Anna as well. I'm gonna bring Thrash in here. Thrash, we got about half an hour, and I'm gonna get we're gonna get Thrash's thing. And again, people are talking about my picture with John Hussey, just yucking it up with Justin Herbert. He's got to be a Chargers fan. Well, he's definitely anti-Raider. That much I know. But these guys, they don't care. They don't care about, they are anti-Raider. It's true. Thrash, what do you got for me tonight?
What do I got? Let's see here. Where should I start?
On you, brother.
I'll
On
start
you.
with O'Connell. You know, I kind of liked him today. The fumbles were
Now,
irritating, but
yeah.
it's definitely a little learning curve for him. But
Mm-hmm.
he was pretty. He wasn't like
He
when
didn't
a lot
suck.
of rookies when they
Right.
first come in for their first game or two, they're throwing 2, 3 interceptions, but he looked pretty decent.
Yeah. I thought he played rather well. I really did. I thought he played rather well. The one fumble was a Max smack, and the other one was a like I said, it was like a tuck rule type of thing. He wanted to bring it in, but it went down and he couldn't control it, and it went when it went out. So it was like the tuck you to the Raiders today. And Trent Green, shut up about that. I can't stand Trent Green on that. But yeah,
Yeah.
you take away the fun. Like I said, one was a Max smack. You can't do anything about that. And then he lost the ball again when Mac went into him and hit the arm. So, I think the Max smack he got back, the one where he got his arm or he was pushed into him was one he didn't get back. So that's Khalil Mack being, and again, normally I call him 50 who because I'm kind of pissed off he didn't want to play for us. So I always say 50 who. I got a bunch of 50 who jerseys I can't wear until he retires. I won't wear them. And they're the good ones. They're the $300 ones, the nice ones. I won't wear them until he retires. And if he continues to play this way, maybe he's a Hall of Famer. But I won't wear him until he's retired because then it'll be vintage Raiders. It'll be old school Raider or newer old school. But I can't wear it until he does. But what else today? Like I said, he played well overall.
I noticed that he seemed to be able to spread the ball around a lot better than Garoppolo has. It looked like maybe Devontae and stuff didn't quite get the ball as much, but overall it seemed like the offense was more spread out, and it did
Mm-hmm.
seem to kind of help to a degree.
Yeah.
Um,
He threw it to Adams. He threw it to Myers. He threw a lot to the backs. He threw it to Jacob Johnson twice. One was a catch. One was not a catch. He threw to obviously Jacobs. I'm trying to think if he threw to
Hooper.
I don't think he threw. Yeah, he threw. That was the only time he threw to a tight end was Hooper because I don't recall Meyer getting a pass at all. So he threw it to Hooper.
I don't remember
he threw it to Adams. He threw it to Renfro. He threw it to Myers. So he did. He spread it around, but and that's good. But yeah, I liked what and you know what? Have him play next week. Have him play next week.
Yeah, when the pocket was clear and he had time, he looked good.
Yeah.
But Illuminor, man, that's 2 years in a row where Mac has just destroyed him.
Yeah. Ate his lunch and beat him up and spit in his face and took his girl and all that goes with it. He just horrible. Played a horrible game against me.
It don't seem like they're trying to scheme stuff up to help the line. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that offensive line.
Yeah, well, they need help. Like I said, I think I said Wagner's on the IR and he's a tackle. Mumford is a tackle guard. He might come in and play.
I want to see Mumford.
Well, right now I want to see Mumford play right tackle, and then next year I want to see him play guard, and then have maybe Wagner play tackle because you can't teach sides, right? And then, like I said, I was thinking that maybe Parham plays center, but James has played decently overall, so keep Parham at left guard and just fix the other positions. And we'll be okay, but you need to work on the offensive line, and you need help on defense. Like I said, I like the fact that our defense in the second half played well, and Merrick finally holds on to a ball. They said it was his second interception. I don't recall his first one because I always kept dropping ball. Like he could have won the Washington game last year, the year before that, if he would have held on to the ball, but he didn't. So, a couple different ways, where he should have had an interception today and it dropped out, but at least he got that one. So again, I like it. It just needs to come a little bit more. Bennett is playing decently. Hobbs wasn't playing, and that hurt today. It really did because Amick played okay, but they had a offensive pass interference on Allen that wasn't called on Amick Robertson. And so they were very, very biased and BSing about what penalties they called and when. It just sucked. It sucked.
Oh,
And
100%.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it Thursday on the NFL Nation live show with Ref Guru. Quickly, final other thoughts because I want to make sure we get Thanos in here too.
Yeah. I wanted to say that I was happy because I'm not a fan of our defensive coordinator, but I did like that we held him in the second half. And I think Amik Robertson should get more play. I personally like him. I feel like when he's on the field, he makes plays.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's smaller and stuff, he always seems to make plays. He screws up every once in a while, but
yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, if you can give him 3 more inches, I mean, that's what girls say. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, if you gave him 3 more inches in height, he'd be an all-pro in my mind because he has the ability.
Oh yeah,
he has the capabilities. He can do it. He just is smaller, and if you just made his stature a little bit better, okay, he would be unbearably awesome. But he doesn't, and that's just the way it is. But I like the fact that like I said, 45 yards of offense for the Chargers before that 51-yard should have been an offensive pass interference that wasn't.
yeah.
So the defense played well.
Can I mention 3 little quick things?
Sure, 3 little quick
All
things.
right, I wanted to point out Diablo on that one play where he was on Herbert. He could have tackled him, but he just literally just gave up on the play, looks back. Herbert just faked through the ball and then just ran out and then went to he got like a first down or something after that.
I remember
and it really irritated me when he gave up on that play. In my opinion, he gave up.
Yep.
That Tillery penalty to me irritated the hell out of me. The Charger fan I work with texted me and was saying all kinds of stuff about Tillery. And, it was definitely late. It was definitely out of bounds, but come on, give us the penalty. To kick the guy out of the game is absolutely ridiculous. It was a hard push. He's a football player. He should be able to handle it.
Right. And like I said, the 15-yarder was warranted. The ejection was not.
Yeah, especially when you have that Bronco player that's for 3 weeks, he's knocking people out, and then they finally ejected him in the 3rd week. I mean, ridiculous. And then McDaniels, he should have ran it when we were right down there 3 or 4 times, at least 3 times, just to give Jacobs a chance. I'm sure Jacobs could get it in there. He was averaging, I think, 4 yards or something this game.
Yep, at least. And I said Jacobs finally came to play today.
Yeah. Week 4 again.
I agree with all your points, man. I agree with all your points. Now I got to ask: Are we winning against the Packers on Monday? Because I'm going out there. I hope to see a win.
I hope we win. I don't think so. I saw how they came back in the 4th quarter against the Saints last week, and that Saints defense is a lot better than ours. And Love just seemed to just catch fire. But if he don't catch fire and looked like he did the first 3 quarters in that game, I think we got him.
Okay, well,
if we can score more than 20 points.
Well, they played Thursday, and I don't like the way they played on Thursday.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they played Thursday, and they lost, I believe. I can't remember who they played, but yeah, they played Thursday. They didn't look good. So I don't know.
Well, hopefully they don't look good again.
Yeah, but the only advantage they have is that they have like 11 days off because they played Thursday, then they play next Monday. So that's
so they got extra time to study all the tape.
Yep, they got extra time for health.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, Thrash, thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate the hit.
Thank you, Cap.
You got it, brother. You take care. Come back in anytime.
You too. Okay.
Hoorah. All right, that's Thrash coming in. We're gonna get Black Thanos in here. Oh, the Lions. That's right. They played the Lions. Yeah, they did not look good against the Lions. That's why I said if we go by what I've seen, I think we win. But I mean, maybe, and I try not to be a homer. I try to be somewhat unbiased, but I think that we win the game against the Pack. I hope so. God, I didn't see. I saw the one game, and it was on TV. I'd like to see a game where I actually go to and say I was too good. I'm gonna bring Black Thanos in here while I still got that. Lions have a defense. That's true. Lions better than us. Yeah, I know they're better than us. Of course they are. Lions, I think, are going to win that division. Black Thanos, sir, give me a mic check, please, sir. I'm going to unmute I'm trying to unmute the mic. Okay, can't because your guest chose to mute them. So okay. Well, when Black Thanos unmutes his mic.
Oh, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
There you go, brother. I was trying to mute the mic, but you had it muted as well. Oh, good. A requisite Taylor shift. You know, that was almost a what do you call it? A Freudian slip. You know, Taylor Swift and Kelsey's mom. Yay. Anyway, your mic check is good, brother. So you have that. Give me a good at least 10 minutes of whatever the hell's on your mind.
Okay, well, as you know, I'm out here in the Golden State, LA. Lent myself back to the hotel in defeat. It was tough to take, but on the plus side, and as I indicated to you a few days ago, make no mistake about it, and this is Black Thanos saying this on the record. Los Angeles is the home of the Raiders. That is the first time in a long time that I felt like I was almost in Oakland. You know, everything from all the vendors along the streets selling Raider merchandise in the so-called home team city, which was the Chargers. Literally everyone in my section, with the exception of maybe 5 people, were in Raider clothes. I mean, we own that building, and part of the the spirit that you saw in the defense in the second half. Maybe you couldn't hear the fervor, the cheering, the noise.
No, I heard it on TV. Yep, the fans were getting into it.
Yes, we did everything we could to try to will a comeback and get out there with a W. So that's the plus side.
I actually thought we were gonna. I could. You know how you can do a feel. You can do a feel for the game, and I says, we got this. I see the Raiders coming back and winning this game, and I just wasn't trying to be like a, yeah. I really felt it that we were going to win that game in the end. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that was kind of contagious throughout the stadium. That certainly was the hope. But the kid has a lot of work to do. I just have to be very objective. I think he holds on to the ball a little too long. The biggest difference in this game, Cap, was Herbert's ability to run. His feet. That's what killed us time after time. That was the bullet they had in their chamber that we don't have. And sooner or later, we're going to have to move up to the 21st century and get someone who's adept at doing both in terms of pocket awareness, an arm, decision-making, mobility, and the instinct to extend plays. That was the biggest difference today. Herbert murdered us. You subtract his feet, and you are right. We win this game.
Yeah.
But,
you subtract his feet and you take those fumbles away. We win this game. We win this game hands down easy.
And watching from a higher up view where I was at in SoFi and being able to really soak things in and watch things develop, I will say Tyler Wilson looked a lot better, in terms of his activity, his penetration, his reflexes. Maybe he's recovering from the injury issue that you indicated, but it's demoralizing, to tell you the truth, because I believe the reason why Aiden was selected is McDaniels know that was a safe choice. He really can't lose, because if he doesn't play the kid and goes out there with Hoyer and we lose, there's a firestorm. It'll be like Salem. His house will be burnt down.
Mm-hmm.
But if he plays the rookie, everybody has to accept the fact that this is this kid's first game. So there's a natural built-in grace allowance with whatever mistakes the kid may make. And that interception was a dagger.
Yeah.
I mean, and that I was sitting on that side of the stadium as we're just, matriculating down the field, as Stram used to say,
That's right.
and bam, that just kind of took our heart out of that stadium. But it belonged to us. So I was glad for at least that small vicarious moral victory, because I was so tired of overpaying to go to Allegiant just to watch the fans outnumber us. So
Yeah.
thank God for old time's sake. And I will suggest to anyone listening in the future, whenever the Raiders go to LA, make that trip. You're tired of paying crazy markup or watching, the visiting team dominate the seats, go to LA. Whereas the tailgates is damn near all blacked out. And I posted panoramic views from my camera online today, Jack. And
Mm-hmm.
with the bright colors that the Chargers wear, powder blue, white, you know you can easily tell it's predominantly Raider, because you don't hardly see any of those powder puff colors that the Chargers wear. It's all like a myriad of black and gray in that place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my suggestion going forward. As far as the Packer game, that's I think that's going to be ugly too. I hate to admit it. After seeing how Jordan Love came back on the Saints defense, which is better than ours, I wouldn't bet the farm on that. And as far as Jughead McDaniels, my friend, I told you back in January 2022 how I felt
I,
about.
I know you are on record, and I will always give you that. I will
and
always give you that.
and his expiration date hopefully is can't get here fast enough. And there were so many people we overlooked because our gullible owner, I don't know, just being seduced or fascinated with the so-called Patriot way, and now we see what's happening. It's
Mm-hmm.
like this team has like one good touchdown drive in every game, and then everything just goes out the window. We're out of gas. Today, we hung around a little bit, showed a little bit of fight, especially on the defensive side in the second half. Because I also think the Raiders, I was watching the response of Max and Diablo and some of the people interacting with the crowd. I think they were really appreciative to feel like, they're playing before throngs of people that's pro Raider, as
Yeah.
opposed to, just tourists wanting to be entertained, which is what
I
Allegiant
got.
has been reduced to.
Mm-hmm. I
So
agree
and
with that.
so that contributed to the effort that we all saw today. And they gave us a chance to hang in the game, but the ex quarterback, the one who was here for 9 years, he lost his first game too. So we
Mm-hmm.
shall see what unfolds. But back to the East Coast tomorrow, and sorry I couldn't pull it off, Cat, but you
Hey,
would have been proud as far as the representation of Raider Nation in that place.
I could hear it, and like I said, by the way, he who shall not be named lost his first 9 games.
That's right. That is correct. I
He
think
lost his first 9 games before he won that 10th one on a rainy Thursday night in Oakland, and I was there for that.
that's right. That Chief game what was the
Yep. So I mean, it's Tony O'Connell's first, and I honestly think that if they keep with him, if they keep with him, they're going to get some wins out of him. I really do. I think they're going to get some wins out of him, but that's up to the brain trust. And if they trot Garoppolo out there next week, especially if he's not fully, literally up to speed up top, that's
right.
stupid. That's
Right.
stupid.
And lastly, Cap, I heard you for a quick second talk about the officiating. That
Oh
was
my God.
flagrant. It felt like WWE out there. Any positive play we had that might have netted us more than 10 yards, you could predict some egregious flag, offensive, chop blocking,
Chop block
the
my ass.
interception. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
So transparent. Man, I haven't seen a ream job like that since the old Erica Boyer VHS tape back in '87. That was disgusting.
I don't
And
know who Erica Boyer is, so I'm gonna have to look her up after this.
yeah, I guess I'm showing my age, but yeah, I'm surprised you don't. But then again, you were probably on the 7 Cs, and
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I remember what was her name? The chick that was she was kind of small. Marilyn Chambers. I remember Marilyn. Was she of the Marilyn Chambers era?
yeah, I would say they were maybe just a few years apart, but yeah.
I'm gonna have to look her up. Erica Boyer.
Who knows? They might have done a scene together.
Maybe. I'll look that up too. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you need to look up Erica Boyer and
No, it's good that they don't know what we're talking about.
you
But
guys
we
don't.
gotta do something to take our mind off the pain.
I will as soon as, like I said, I gotta close the show in about 5 minutes. I know what I'm looking up when I leave the show.
Oh.
Just say, hey, shipmate, you take care. I will see you. When am I going to see you?
I was thinking about Chicago. I'm 50-50 on that. The Viking game I will do, and the Dolphins. If we're not totally just out of it, by the Dolphin game, God forbid, like if we got 2 wins or something like that, 2 or 3 wins. But if we're at least semi-competitive, then yeah, Miami I will do, because you and I both know Miami needs money.
Yep. I said I will go to the games that I'm supposed to go to, even though I'm looking for work. The games that I know that I've already paid for, unless I find a job and they said you can't go to the game, then I have an excuse not to go. But we'll see. Hey, partner, thanks again for coming in. I got to close it down a little bit.
All right, Cap.
Take care. Good to see Black Thanos, man, and always a pleasure, shipmate. There you go. As stated, I did my 2 hours. I was up early today to do the Mac and Jack and Jim Jeffcoat show over on Northeast Streaming Sports. They had all of their picks. I can't remember what I picked. I said that the Raider game was going to be close, and I was right. So I was good to go on that one. And I said we will talk about it on Wednesday. Maybe. Oh, by the way, hopefully we will have a return of at least DC Wench. Peggy, who's going to be coming in and doing a show with me, and maybe some other ladies coming in. We'll see what happens there. That'll hopefully return on Tuesdays. But it'll be good to see that. And Dakota, Sheila said, or sorry, China said she sent the pictures of the Raider at Dakota. That's awesome. Tell Danny I said hi. Take care, everybody. Thank you for being here. Come back in. Sean, come in sometime as well. Come on, camera. And Dory was here for a little bit. Always good to see Dory. And obviously, Raider Jason Dean Hunter, aka Raider Demon King. I sometimes I can't remember his friggin' name. Sorry, that's up here, Jason. That's up here. But Raider Demon King can come in sometime. I gotta back out. Y'all take care. Oh, good, a Swift commercial. Woo! I'm excited. No, I'm not. Take care, everybody. We'll see you. Come back definitely Wednesday, maybe Tuesday, but definitely Wednesday. We'll see everybody.